Alright guys, how's it going? Famine52 back again, and in today's episode, we're gonna get Lulu's Onion Night. Let's get going. Alright everyone, welcome back. In the last episode, we got Kamari's Spirit Lance. Not too difficult, had to play with some butterflies and pray some stones and do all that sort of good stuff. But today we're gonna get the Onion Night. And in order to start that, we need to start here in the Baj Temple. And you need to have destroyed or killed the fish monster boss thing that is in the water here. Doing so will actually cause the Onion Knight itself to, or the box containing the Onion Knight to be available to us. I just need to remember where it is. This is the hardest part about the Onion Knight for me, because the little mini game needed for the crest, I believe, is not all that difficult in my opinion. We should be over here somewhere. There it is. The celestial mirror seems to react. Use the mirror? Yep. And unfortunately, because it's underwater and Lulu apparently doesn't know how to swim, we don't get a little interaction between Lulu and the Onion Knight itself. But with that done, next we need to go to Guado Salam, so I will meet you guys there. Alright guys, so here we are in Guado Salam, and the first time you come back here after everything happens with Seymour and the Ronso and all that good stuff, we get a little cutscene, so let's go ahead and take a look at that guy.
Why are you in Guado Salam? What business have you here?
You want to start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters not.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come and finish us off. Why should I care what you do to me? Oh. If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour, then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
You say that, then you walk away, sir. It feels like you're scared.
Come to kill the old man? I welcome it.
Anyway, after that little scene with Trommel, we need to go back to the far plane. So let's go ahead and enter on into here. Hey Trommel, how did you get here before me? I was way in front of you. And again. Anyway, go ahead and head on through the portal. And here we see Lulu taking a look at someone. So let's go ahead and interact with her.
I'm still not the person I wanted to become. Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
So let's go ahead and talk to her.
I hope I'll bring back good news.
Okay, and then after that happens, let's go ahead and open up this chest right here, containing the Venus crest.
When Lord Jiskel was alive, the Guado knew prosperity and honor. But now, we Guado wither and crumble. I myself could have done more to stop this. Forgive me, Lord Jiskel.
Alright, so now we need to head down to the Thunder Plains. And I find it funny that the boss that you need to fight in order to get the Onion Knight itself is the same boss that drops a weapon that could be very helpful for getting the final piece to the Onion Knight itself. And what that is, and I'm actually going to use the one for Yuna that I got for here, is actually, where is it? For unit, it's the ductile rod. It is a no encounters weapon, which makes it so we can just run through the Thunder Plains no problem. Don't need to worry about any sort of encounters. But we are looking for one of the lightning rods, and I believe it's that one right in front of us. And we are basically going to be channeling our inner Thor, if you would. Like, we want this lightning to hit on command every time, no questions asked. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand next to this thunder pillar lightning rod thing, and we're going to walk towards that crater, and as soon as we cross the edge, we are going to go ahead and start pressing A so that we dodge the lightning. Okay, maybe it's not going to work that first time. But let's go ahead and try it again. There we go. That's 2 technically. 3. And 4. But yeah, so running back and forth right here is going to allow us to basically time the lightning how we want. I believe that was 7, 8, 9, and this last one's going to be 10. And pause the game, let your eyes rest, do whatever you need to do. Just relax. You want to rest your eyes at this point, because it can get very annoying and very tempting to press the dodge button before you're ready. Now a little anecdote right here. The first time I ever tried to do this, I was playing this game with a buddy of mine. He had not played Final Fantasy X at the time, and honestly I had no idea about doing this. We had looked up online and we found out that we got something if we did this. I don't know if we quite knew what it was, but we had been doing this for hours. We could not get it down. We were getting to the point where honestly we were kind of upset with the game. But we had one run. I believe we had counted out that we were at probably about like 175, 180 when we got struck by a lightning bolt, and we were so pissed off. We went up to the travel agency up there to just make sure we didn't hit 200, because when you're doing this you might lose count. So we were just trying to be diligent, and we were looking up there, and it gives you a count for the successful number of lightning bolts you've dodged. We had dodged 666 lightning bolts. And let's just say we saved the game, turned it off, did not play for the rest of the night. I don't even think we played the next day. We were honestly kind of shook by that. Not really comfortable with it. I personally, at the time, held a lot of stock in that. Not so much anymore. But yeah, it was just one of those things where it was not comfortable, really annoying, and definitely looked like one of those things where someone was telling us to stop and it wasn't the good guy. But yeah, so as you can see, doing this, when you know when the lightning's coming, it's really not difficult at all. I was able to go ahead and tell you guys a little story, and even though I have no idea where I'm at with the lightning bolt count right now, it doesn't matter. Like, I could just assume that I'm at 30 dodges right now and go from here and say that was 31 and just count up till I'm at, honestly, the way I do it, I normally count till I'm at like 250 on my count, and then I go and collect the sigil. But I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch all 170 that are left. I will give you one more piece of advice though. Don't count it as like, oh, that's number 37. What you should be doing is counting it in like groups of 10. Alright? So 10, pause the game, stop. Alright, so I've done 2 groups of 10. Then you go back, you do it again. Alright, now I've done 3 groups of 10, or 20, or whatever you want to do. It's just a little mental break thing. Like, is it going to make it that much easier? Probably not. But when you are counting and you're like, oh hey, that was my 20th grouping of 10. I find that even though I'm really good at math, there's that slight little like mental break where I don't instantly realize that I just did 200. It's like, oh wait, I just did 20 groups of 10. Alright, let's think about this for a second. Oh hey, I just got 200. Let's go collect my sigil. Yeah, I'm not saying that you need to do that. It's just a little anecdotal assistance for you, if you would. But yeah, as you can see, this, once you know what to do, is not difficult at all. And I'll go ahead and meet up with you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, so I should be at about 200 by now. If my count is correct, that should have been 201 right there. But like I said before, I want to make sure that I get a few more, especially because before I wasn't exactly keeping count. So I'm just going to run back and forth here for a little bit. Probably get like 10, 15 more, and head on. But yeah, like I said, this honestly isn't that difficult once you know what you're doing. But until you know what you're doing, don't get mad at yourself if you're constantly getting struck by lightning. I'm making this look really easy, but I've done this probably 15, 20 times in the last 10 years. So this is not that difficult for me. Doesn't mean it's going to be incredibly simple for you. But this is the best way I have found to do it. You go ahead and turn off random encounters. You run to that little crater right there, and you dodge lightning bolt. You run back, touch the pillar, run back to the crater, dodge the lightning bolt, and once you get the timing down, you know exactly when it's going to happen every time. But now at this point, I am going to go ahead and hopefully collect my winnings. Shouldn't be too bad. I should be there by now. And I'm really not going to have a single lightning bolt try to hit me as I exit here. Normally at least one hits me and I always fail. Anyway, so here's our chest. Let's see what we got. Congratulations, you've dodged 10 lightning bolts in a row. The travel agency presents you with this small commemorative gift of 2 mega potions. Congratulations, you've dodged 20 lightning bolts in a row. Presents you with this commemorative gift, 2 MP spheres. Very nice. Riku will be very happy about that. You've dodged 50 lightning bolts in a row. With this small gift, 3 strength spheres. You've dodged 100 lightning bolts in a row. Here, take this. 3 HP spheres. Again, Riku will like that. Amazing, you've dodged 150 lightning bolts in a row. Here, take, the travel agency is proud to honor you with this prize. 4 mega elixirs. And, amazing, you've dodged 200 lightning bolts in a row. There's our trophy right there for collecting it. The travel agency is proud to honor you with this prize, and there is our Venus sigil. And then at that point, the chest is no longer a thing. And if you're curious, I believe you could come inside here. Did they take out the counter? Yeah, I think they might have taken out... Oh, here it is. Read. Titus's record. 408 lightning bolts have struck my way. I have successfully dodged a 270 with 255 consecutive bolts. So I definitely went above and beyond what I needed to. I did not need to do however many it was that we did in that little post-amble of it. But yeah. In commemoration of Famine's record, the committee plans to present a memento. Anyway, with all that being done, let's go ahead and head back to the Celestial Spore. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so here we are back here. And let's go ahead and interact with this thing. Have you any celestial weapons? Why, yes I do. I have one for Lulu, actually. Let's go ahead and present the crest first. And it's a little weird to look at, but that is actually our first look at the Onion Knight. I will go ahead and get in a battle, just so y'all can see it better. Because you're not really able to see it all that well like that. Present another weapon? Why, yes, of course. Let's present that same weapon for the sigil. And as it floats forward and bobs up and down, it gains ultimate power. Nope, we're done. Alright, so Lulu. Let's go ahead and get that on you right now. But this one has break damage limit, triple overdrive, magic booster, and 1 MP cost. So again, honestly, even though that's a great weapon for Lulu, I'm probably going to put a different weapon on there for her, or make her her own custom weapon. Yuna, let's go ahead and give you back the Nirvana. And let's go get in a battle or two, shall we? Just so I can show you guys what the Nirvana itself looks like, because I don't think I actually did that, as well as what the Onion Knight looks like. And let's go ahead and head up here to the snow, because I know that I will definitely get a battle up here with multiple enemies. Let's go ahead and increase our enemy spawn rate. Alright, so let's go ahead and mug the shell guy real quick. Alright, so Lulu. The best way to actually show what your Onion Knight looks like is to make you actually attack. And there is that little dude. Alright. And I wonder, can you melee attack this guy and kill him? Yes, you can, but it did not give me a close-up of your weapon. But that did. Alright, so that was the Onion Knight and the Nirvana. You missed. You suck. You missed. Anyway, let's go ahead and cast Firaga onto the Ice Flag right here. See how much damage we do. 36,108. Not bad, not bad. And Lulu. Let's go ahead and cast Firaga onto the wolf, shall we? 21,997. Very good, very good. Don't take that high potion. Alright guys, well, that was unintentional. But you know what? At this point, I can go ahead and have Lulu go ahead and Firaga the Flan just to get a better comparison. So, Yuna is at 31. Lulu is at 60,603. So, that's what that magic booster does. Right? The Onion Knight has magic booster on it? Yes, it does. Alright guys, well that is going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys were able to get your Onion Knight. go ahead and let me know down below which one of the celestial weapons we have gotten thus far was most difficult for you, between the Onion Knight, the Spirit Lance, God Hand, Masamune, and Nirvana. And I'm limiting it to those because I know that if I extend it out, people are either going to say World Champion or Columbra, whatever it is the, I believe, like Welsh predecessor to the Excalibur. It's Titus's ultimate weapon. But yeah, between the ones that we've gotten thus far, which one has been the hardest for you guys to get? But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until the next episode where we do get Titus's ultimate weapon, this is Family 52 signing out, and peace out.